After losing everything I own to the 2019 bushfires in Australia, I've rebuilt my life and plan on travelling to every continent with my Africa twin. Join me on this adventure as I rise from the ashes of my former life. G'day folks, welcome back. My name's Simon. If you happen to be new here, this channel is all about motorcycles, adventure, camping and touring. And we've just come from Ron X suspension in Traralgon, and I've got a nice new rear spring in the bike, which is brilliant, and we've adjusted the front suspension preload on it. Now the bike sits right again. Which is fantastic. Now, I was just at AMX looking at MX gear, you know, like protective gear. And unfortunately, they had nothing there to fit me, but I'm going up to Morwell to have a look at some other stuff and hopefully pick something up there. So that's only about 10 minutes up the road or something. And hopefully what I'll be able to do is get a nice new MX style protective vest, which means then that I can ditch the dry rider jacket, because I've got a wet weather jacket stuffed into that bag down there off the front crash bars, and I've got wet weather pants that I can put on over my Kevlar jeans, so then I can ditch the 3 odd kilos of the jacket and the probably 4 or 5 odd kilos of the pants, the dry rider sweatpants, and that'll be great, to be honest, just to be able to ditch those, not have to lug them around everywhere, just in case. So I'm really hoping that I can find an MX style, you know, vest to wear, because on a beautiful day like today, just to be able to have all of that sort of mesh available is bloody fantastic, to be honest. And then I just pull a t-shirt on over it, you know, like literally look like a crazy person riding a bike in just a shirt, but yeah, I like that. So I'm not even going to take the side panniers off to shoot up to Morwell, because it's literally, you know, 10 minutes ride. And at the moment I just want to try out that spring with the weight on it. I don't really want to try it out without the weight on it, because it's a lot more solid. The bike sits a lot higher now, like I don't have my knees bent while sitting here at the traffic lights, because the bike's actually sitting at the height it's supposed to sit at. And we've got about 20 mil sag with everything on it, including me, which is about perfect, to be honest. But of course I can adjust the preload down on the rear end when I take the panniers off, but at the moment I just don't want to. I just want to leave the panniers on and ride it at the height it's supposed to be at, and see how it performs like that. So this camera is turning itself off from recording several times now. I don't know why. Battery's charged. It's got a couple of hours of recording time on it. 2 hours and 5 minutes or something there. So we'll see how long it's going to go for this time. So I was just talking about how I spent the morning with Ronnie at Ron X Suspension in Traralgon, and how he's put in a nice new rear spring on the monoshock for me, and that's lifted the bike right back up to where it should be, and will allow me to basically ride around without the potential of bottoming the bike out, and also have the bike to be a lot more comfortable, because the suspension will actually work the way it's supposed to work. So I'm going here somewhere. Aha, mainline, big blue building, radio. And I'm going here because these guys have some slightly larger sized MX gear. I'm basically looking for an MX motocross style vest, as opposed to basically wearing this dry rider jacket, which just basically annoys the crap out of me. So unfortunately AMX in Traralgon didn't actually have anything in a size that would fit me. So yeah, there's that. So it turns out that I just want to park in front of the door because then I don't have to worry so much about removing everything off the bike. So apparently these guys have got a different brand of MX gear that is slightly more generous in its sizing. Apparently O'Neill is slightly more generous in its sizing. So yeah. So we're going to go and see about that. Okay, so I've just been at Mainline Cycles in Morwell, and they had an O'Neill MX jacket that fit me just fine. So that was really good. It's going to be a lot snugger feeling than this, but that's fine. It's actually quite adjustable. And I got a Kevlar jacket to go over the top of that, just to keep the wind chill down when it is a bit chilly. And I got a new bike cover, because my bike cover was stolen when I was staying at the Fish Creek Hotel, which was really disappointing. Oh wow. Don't stay on the road, drive up on the, bit there. Yep. Anyway, so yeah, picked up a few things that I needed, picked up some bug wipe stuff while I was at AMX as well, so I can clean the bugs off the visor up there that are nicely baked on now. And the lovely young lady at AMX in Traralgon sprayed a little bit of silicone into my boots, and they don't squeak. My God, it's like they're just, they've still got the tiniest noise to them, but it's like almost like wearing normal shoes now, which is great. So really happy with that. And look, the guys here at Mainline, really good. The guys at AMX as well, really, really good. So stoked I went into both those stores today, and that I could, basically sort out everything I needed in one place, or well, in one town basically. Productive day, basically. And I'm going to stop into the servo here, fill the tank up on the bike, ready for tomorrow, and just try and remember not to overfill it so it splutters and coughs and stuff like it did before. And I'm going to grab something to eat and then head back to the motel and actually do some video editing that I really need to get done. So anyway guys, today was just a bit of a ride around, Traralgon and Morwell, just getting some stuff done that needed doing, getting the rear spring replaced and stuff like that. So, really quite happy with that. Bike ride's a lot higher and seems to be a lot better. So really quite stoked. Wow, premium's expensive, isn't it? But I'm not putting, well, I suppose I can put normal unleaded in. Anyway, guys, chat with you later on. If you enjoyed today's video, though, do give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next one.